Hello, my friends, and welcome to episode. What number are we on? 17? Something like that. 23. We're on episode 47 of D.VA Ate My podcast. My name is Bull Skunk. I got Knight Rider, I've got Ocean, and our special guest, Chef Billy. Thank you for joining us. Oh. Oh, hold on. Your audio's all jacked.
Audio's
Oh, there we
jacked.
go. Nope, just the stream.
All right, guys, and welcome to another great episode of D.VA My podcast. I'm your host, Knight Rider, joined, of course, with Bull Skunk, Ocean, and once again, we have brought Billy back. Airborne, unfortunately, cannot be here with us tonight, so we have brought Billy back for another fantastic episode. Thank you for joining us, Billy. Coming in at the final hour, our knight in shining armor. Uh,
Knight in shiny forehead.
Shiny's right there.
Knight in super shiny forehead.
Woo!
Um,
Available for rent.
and so we have a fantastic episode for you guys tonight. We are going to be talking about OWL, talking about Melee. We're going to be talking about Get Good
Like, where did the extra May come from?
Because there was
because it's
all May.
because there's May, and then it's May, and then it's a Melee.
All of these things are true.
Yes.
We've got that
so-
much May play.
And we'll be talking. We'll be touching up on CGL playoffs. As everybody has finally been locked in to their spots.
For the most part.
Oh, welcome, Bad Wolf. Thank you for joining us. Super happy to have you guys here. So where do we begin?
Hi, Wolf.
I think we didn't even touch on OWL last week. It was we were very on, or we did, but it was very minute. It was very quickened last week. We
So-
had very limited time.
Starting with the
so while-
Melee.
Yeah, we can start with the Melee. While Buskung's bringing that up, super exciting news, guys. If you guys are really into Overwatch lore, they actually came out with a brand new Overwatch book.
Oh, we're
Like,
starting.
this is not a comic book, a full novel. This is a book about Effie. I'm
Effie.
probably butchering her name, Effie.
Effie.
And Arissa. So super cool. I'm going to post a link
And Lucio.
in chat. And Lucio, yes.
Yes, the hero of
Um,
Numbani.
So yes, it's called the Hero official Overwatch novel, The Hero of Numbani. I'm gonna post the link in chat for you guys. So if you guys are interested,
This actually looks to be pretty cool. Let's see, the book summary here. In the technologically advanced African city of Numbani, in the not-so-distant future, humans live in harmony with humanoid robots known as Omnics. When a terrorist tries to shatter that unity, a hero named Effie Oladell, I said that right. Effie Oladell rises. Effie has been making robots since she was little. Machines to better her community and improve people's lives, but after she witnessed Doomfist's catastrophic attack on the city's OR-15 security bots, Effie feels the call to build something greater, a true guardian of Numbani, and the horse donkey to rule them all. Wait, that's not in there. I ad-libbed a bit.
Donkey horse. It's donkey horse.
Yeah.
You missed a word. You missed a word. It's the super thick horse.
The
donkey
super
stick.
thick donkey horse. It's true. While Doomfist sows discord, he uses discord between humans and Omnics. Effie engineers
I
an
thought you wanted
intelligent
to
and
die.
compassionate robot, Arisa, named after the powerful spirits who guide her people. Arisa has a lot to learn before she's ready to defeat Doomfist, because she's only 6 months old by the time we're playing her. But Effie has some learning to do, especially when it comes to building and being a hero. Which I think is actually an interesting point. This is probably set about 6 months before modern Overwatch.
so I think how you pronounce her name is Effie Oladele.
Sounds right.
Hey Maple,
Do you know what
welcome.
the
Thank you
best
for
name
joining
in
us.
Overwatch to pronounce is? It's Doomfist name, Okonde Ugandimu.
There you go.
That was fucking flawless.
There you go. That's a good pronunciation. Good job, Ocean.
One of the 6 people
Oh,
on
no.
Soldier's list. Soldier has a list of 6 that he blames for the fall of Overwatch. 2 of which we don't know. 2 of which are random names that have not been introduced to the lore yet. But anyway,
What are the 6 names on the list?
Oh, I'd have to go pull it up.
Reyes.
Yeah,
Reyes, Moira.
Reyes, Sombra,
Moira.
Doomfist, and
This-
Maximilian are the 4 that we know.
Are you sure Moira isn't one?
Yes, I'm sure.
Jeez,
It
it's
makes
a
sense.
Sombra.
She was
That's
she
interesting.
Sombra,
was
not
with
Moira, yeah.
Overwatch. Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Here,
unique.
let's see if let me
Because
let me turn
Moira,
off the cameras real quick because I'll have to dig into Discord to find it, and I don't want everybody to see me break the cameras. But I can't find
that's
this real quick.
interesting, actually, because Moira seemingly destroyed Overwatch and Blackwatch from the inside. Seemingly. Just from what we can.
I think she
sort of
just
get a
was kind of in the middle. Like she's just kind of like, yeah, I'll do my thing. I mean, wherever they'll let me.
No, the sort of vibe it gives off to me is she kind of convinced, right? Kill about a lot.
Let's see.
You got a
Because
nice little list here.
McCree seemed to be the one that sort of objected to everything, and Moira's kind of just got the sass about it, you know? I guess
Oh,
we
probably
killed him.
shouldn't. Anyway.
But that's my sort of faults on the Overwatch lore.
What is
Mabel
this
asks Widow.
spreadsheet?
No, it's not Widow. Let's see. I'm gonna open that
Are you sure it's Silver?
because that's from an upcoming pilot, so I probably shouldn't be showing that on stream.
Yikes.
Oh, it's
Okay, I
fine.
think we leave. Yeah, I mean, Sombra's name is Olivia, right? So you sure it's Sombra?
Yeah, I'm sure it's Sombra. Let's see. I've got the list here.
Yes.
It comes from the comics.
Ah,
Let's see where.
the last comic I read was the one where Soldier and Honor sort of meets up in Anubis.
It actually looks like it might have been taken off here. Damn it.
Also, super interesting that he blames Maximilian because Maximilian didn't not
Maximilian's
give
on that list.
information. Because he didn't not give information during Storm Rising on like what we know is probably the last Overwatch mission.
Yeah, it looks like it got removed from this list because it had it on. Yeah, I want to find those two names because it's two random names that haven't been introduced yet. I'm guessing one of them is going to be the Predator Omnic.
Yeah, the one
Well,
that.
Oh, I can't wait to see the Predator Omnic. All right, anyway, I love the lore. I could get lost in the lore. It's good.
Everybody
I
could.
love Lord.
Yeah, I love the lore.
Anyways, guys, moving into OWL. How did Ocean? What was the best match this weekend, in your opinion?
Two answers. There's two answers.
Okay, all right, let's hear 'em.
One from the sort of Western region and one from the Asian region. Let's start off with the Western region because I'm sure everyone has the same answer in the Asian region. The Florida Mayhem versus the Philadelphia Fusion. Florida proving that they are a top team. Yaki was on absolute fire that series, and Gargoyle looked really good on the Sigma. I'm still not sure on his D. They looked pretty solid in that series, and they managed to defuse the Fusion, who seemed to be a victim of just rotating a lot. Like EQ on Blizzard World, and he had a really poor showing. So poor rotation from the Fusion. Florida looked good. Yaki was insane. So we'll go with that match, the semifinals match, yep, from the main melee. And in the Asian region, it's the final. Shanghai versus Seoul. The 4-3 reverse sweep. The 7th time that's ever happened in major sports history.
Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, I also think the shock coming out and being like, nope, we're still the champs. Anybody who was power ranking us at 5th and 6th, like, nope, we're still the champs. Shock came out with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Because Florida looked great against Philly, and then Shock dismantled the Mayhem.
Yeah, another thing I want to point out is I'm hearing a lot of praise on Soul's performance during the main melee because they showed off their dive. It's still the same slow, boring play. They played a very slow and boring dive to watch. I didn't feel excited watching the Soul Dynasty's dive.
So I do have a question. How come San Fran in Florida went into 6 maps?
The finals were best of 7.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Or
makes
first
sense.
of 4 is probably the more accurate way to put that.
the most exciting games of the league so far.
Man,
Yeah.
so in the world of Ryder, I'm getting ready for my daughter and everything like that. I got my son. I try and catch a game here and there, you know.
Well, if there's
You
one
can't
to
always get to
watch,
him.
go watch Seoul versus Shanghai. Shanghai's down
I mean,
3-0 and brings it back in the first
I
of
mean, the
four
reverse
Gotta
sweep
series.
gotta love
is
that
like
reverse
super
sweep.
cool. The Flatter 4K, but I mean, like, you mean DM got subbed in at one point. DM's not played for a while, as we know DM was ill before the start of the season. And Flatter mentions in an interview later that he had to rotate players based on just sort of, you know, how tired they were because they're having to play so many games in one day. Um, which I don't think Seoul Dynasty and Shanghai Dragons are that close, and I don't think Seoul Dynasty is great. Still, I think they're maybe 10th at best right now, maybe 8th. And they are very good at these slow compositions, the double shield, but they played a really slow dive compo. People seem to think, oh, they can play dive. No, it's a slow dive composition. It worked pretty well. Prophet looked really good in space. Prophet still can't play Echo, who is a very important hero
Which
right now. So I
surprises the
don't
hell out
think
of
they're
me. I mean, you look on paper, and he's one of the most versatile and naturally talented gifters in Owl, gamers in Owl, and he just and he cannot seem to pick up Echo. It really just blows my mind.
Well, none of their players picked it back. Don't forget they've also got two very flexible DPS. Fitz is a pretty flexible DPS.
Yeah.
He comes from a background of being pretty flexible. Illicit, you think you've got a bench DPS who's not playing. Put time into Echo, and Illicit should be able to learn it. But I mean, you've got Wizard Young as your head coach. So.
But I mean, okay, so on this point, so I mean, Seoul took Shanghai to 3-0. I mean, everybody thought like, holy cow, Seoul's just turned over a brand new leaf. Why do you say they're still like they looked better than they actually are?
Because it was sort of like open format, so they're able to play their slow style. And when Seoul are free to play their slow style, they look quite good. No, and that is true. However,
that just
when hero
suggests to
pools
me
come
that it's
back,
their hero. That it's just the hero pools that are giving them problem. Then, so as soon as
yeah,
we
when
go
Seoul
into
comes back, they sort of perk
open
up getting
compositions,
adaptability.
yeah, as soon as we go to open compositions, suddenly the dynasty look really strong again.
Well, but then you saw Shanghai improve their pace, and they got obliterated. Seoul Dynasty did in the
Yeah,
last format. So they improved their pace and they adapted. Seoul Dynasty have struggled with adapting in the series. They did pretty well in Guangzhou in the matchup adapting the series. But then Guangzhou started playing their game, and you're not going to beat Seoul Dynasty in a double shield, slow matchup, more methodical play. That's what Wizard Hong is good at coaching, because we saw him do that with the New York Excelsior in
right.
season 1. But and other sort of play styles, he really struggles to seem to coach his teams. We
If you
saw that
remember
with the
though, I
Wolves
mean,
matchup.
NYXL season one was known for having a really incredible dive, but it was like you're talking about. It wasn't a fast paced, chaotic dive. It was a very slow, methodical affair. But
Yeah,
nevertheless, NYXL. I mean, that's what started their, what was it, 37-3 season. I mean,
yeah, but
it
they
was all
struggled
dive for the
in
first half of it.
games. They struggled in games where teams brought the pace back to them. Philadelphia Fusion in the semifinals is a perfect example. But Sato played a hyper aggressive Winston style that really took them off guard. And I think that again that happened again here with the same head coach,
Yeah,
but with Fearless instead.
good
I'm
game.
such a
If you're
nerd.
gonna go watch any game, go watch Seoul Shanghai. It was a good game.
If you're gonna watch any play, flat is 4K. Just walks out of spawn, kills 4. It's nice.
If you're gonna watch any doggo, you gotta watch my big white fluffy butt over here.
You're talking about your dog, right?
Yes, my dog.
Yeah, we don't want to see none of you.
The joke.
No, my ass is neither big nor fluffy.
Unfortunately,
You're
I
not
cannot say the
defensive.
same.
Oh.
Oh, here. We'll give a little doggo appreciation while y'all figure out how we're gonna segue into our next topic.
Ooh. The success of the May Melee tournament, and I mean, I want to bring up a couple of things. The tournament format mixed with the league format. What are your thoughts? I'm gonna bring it over to Billy because Bull's going away.
I
I'm still
mean,
here.
I thought it was
Are
great.
you really though?
Are we really here?
Are we really
It's
even here in this
Billy.
Are
cosmic
we
Billy,
universe?
really? No, don't
No.
bother.
I'm here as the voice of God.
Voice of reason, more like it.
Mufasa. No, I think that letting people play what they want to play, and banning certain things out. I think that made them have to adapt and pick up other things and make them explore other things, and not getting to lock into a singular meta, which is boring as all get out. I mean, I hate that it's always dominated by the meta, the current meta. Making these hero bands, making these teams have to play other heroes at the best, the very pinnacle of our sport. I think it's one of the best things. The only thing I would say is that you need to like extend the hero bands other than just one weekend or one week. I think you need to do it like for a set, either a 2 week set or a 3 week set.
I think
Is
a
there
3 week and a monthly
is
tournament.
there yeah is there a meta that might pop out? Yeah, but I think in the end, not letting them run the strongest meta possible, it's going to show how good these flex DPSs and flex tanks are.
Yeah, and that's
I
we
agree.
got chat saying the hero band made for so much burnout, but I mean CJ, you could argue that so did goats. So I mean, getting stuck in brig jail for a
Okay,
year.
okay. Here's my counterpoint. How many retirements have we seen this season? How many did we see last?
It's not much different.
I mean, okay, how many big name retirements have you seen?
They really are
I mean,
very similar.
you're very true. It's very true. You didn't see as many retirements after the first season of Overwatch. And I mean, coming into this season, I mean, I think that the stagnation of the meta may have really played into some people going over to a new game. Also, the enticement of, ooh, shiny.
But see,
Um,
the complaint with hero pools from the pros was that they weren't able to go practice their characters. Was the extremely
mhm.
long queue times. It wasn't necessarily about the meta itself. It was about not being
I
able
mean,
to
a lot
play
of,
the game to
I
practice
mean,
their characters.
a lot of it is you have 1 week to one find a composition and to perfect it.
No,
I think I would go the halfway point with you on that,
I
Ocean.
mean,
I think that going to a 2 week set, you get a week to perfect it, and you get a week to actually smack down on it.
my point on it is probably 3 weeks in a monthly tournament would suit the format a lot better. I mean, look at all the tweets you're seeing from players and coaches. Houston Outlaws, for example, if you go and look at any of their coaches or any of their management, you will see they are not happy. Shock, not happy. Even the more adaptable teams are not happy about just having to change every single week because
no, I
it's
agree.
different.
I mean, and I liked the experiment, but I
It's a
definitely
cool
think
experiment. I'll give them that. I
two
like the
weeks, if
idea.
not a month, would be a better way to go. And like Billy's saying, let a meta develop a little bit. Let people try to play with the meta and counter it a little bit before swapping it up. But I mean, and it is a bit like telling a NFL football team that they can only run plays this week. Like it does
You're gonna have
restrict
to translate
not
that into
just the
English.
strategies but the team identities.
Yeah, they're translating that into
Well, I
UK
mean,
English.
look at Linkster. Like, he's a hit scan extraordinaire, and he's just like, well, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, you're paying these people because of their talents and because of the heroes that they can play, and when you restrict them, it's like, oh well, now I'm kind of wasting my money on people who can't play. Like, all these characters, and now it is what it is at that point. Like,
Ocean, it'd be like you can only run super fast paced striking football strategies. No
Mhm.
passing,
Uh,
no conservative play. Like you have to run this style, and you have to shoot as
okay.
soon as you're in the enemy zone. Like there's no there would be you're taking away all of the depth and the things that give the
Yeah.
teams their
I want to
identities
bring
with
up
how they
from the
approach the
chat
game.
so
from
I have
Young
another
Callum.
I have another
Right, Night be quiet a second. It's a good point in
question.
chat.
Ocean, I have a good question for you though.
Yeah, what?
So say CGL is going on, but OWL is not going on. Then what are they going to do?
Oh, they're. I mean, I'm gonna be
I mean,
completely honest
you're gonna
here.
have comp
The point in
bans?
chat is about that is in particular the amount it's hero pools in particular is really affecting the console Overwatch scene. And don't sort of interrupt me here. This is an important thing. A lot of teams in the console watch scene are partly run. They are not hiring coaching staff who are able to very crafty tweak. Very crafting is a very important part. Callum, who is the tier 3 coach of Apollo, um, very known friend of mine, he has done a great job of sort of building a lot of different variations of a double shield type of composition for them. And it's worked significantly well at running those Zenyatta comps because people in tier 3 are really poor at adapting to pacing of matches, and playing the double shield, especially with Zenyatta, forces them into a certain type of gameplay, which is not going to be possible if you're not coached well. And a lot of tier 3 teams don't have coaches. A lot of teams in the lower tier don't have coaches. A lot of teams in the higher tier don't have coaches. And that means the hero pools to play is going to be a lot worse. If you don't have a coach to theory craft and help you adapt each week, and you're changing heroes every week, it's just going to be even worse than Overwatch League situation, which still isn't great.
But that also comes down to the TOs themselves. I mean, the tournaments can decide whether they want to have bans or not. So I understand
Yeah.
They
with
also could listen to advisors on that, but no
with
comment.
CGL, it was the bans were announced as the tournament was starting, and they were just kind of forced into a quick decision, which was fine. Whether you agree with the decision to use the bans or not, my point is that they have that option. It's not like we're
Yeah.
forced to run off of competitive rules for every tournament from here on out.
Oh yeah, no, but I agree with that. But the sort of point is that in the console scene there has not been any sort of coaching sort of situation, for a lot of different teams. Um, I think the only real like coaches who have put in time are, I think you can name it on your fingers. How many teams and organizations have brought in successful coaches, and how many coaches have been successful in the scene. I think it could be maybe
Agreed.
8 or 9 at most.
Who
I
would
mean,
you
it
say is the
shows.
most successful coach in CGL?
I'd
This
put out
season,
Callum. I put out Callum because
Callum, this season,
of
100%.
what he did
He,
for what he did for Apollo mid-season when he came on. The change
he
was
gives
was
an identity.
palpable. The change was palpable. The identity was there. You could see it across because we've
Yeah.
cast tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. You can see that same identity as a team across all those tiers. Even tier 1, I played against the tier 1 team. It's the same thing. It's very measured all the way across all the tiers. So yeah, I'd give him
It's
one.
not, it's favoritism. Like, seriously,
I'm
he gave
I'm
that
just
team an
joking.
identity this
I'm
season.
joking.
Like, he gave
Joking.
that team an identity mid-season. Um, he basically he asked me to retweet his little looking. He wanted to get into coaching, and I've coached Callum for a little bit. I've been struggling this season with hero pools and creating an identity with hero pools, but he was able to find something to give his team an identity of hero pools that is so respectable when heroes are changing every week. If you can still get your team an identity, that's different. And of course, I mean, the situation we have over at Impulse with a lot of players. We have 6 players left for the rest of the season, just due to 3 different unfortunate circumstances. So that's more difficult. But he's used the Apollo's roster and their strengths to build an identity, and that has helped them so much in these hero pools. And yeah, he probably has been the most successful coach. And also, I mean, double shield is a clutch. I mean,
I think a lot of
it's
that
tier
comes down
three.
to pacing, though. A lot of that is the pacing of the teams, as far as a way that you maintain your identity and a way that you can
Okay,
maintain your style. It has to do with the speed at which you do or don't play. I mean, we've
okay.
seen, especially in Owl, we've seen the hyper aggressive Orisa comps come out where they're playing it like it's Death Ball. I mean, they're playing brawly comps, but they're using an
Hmm.
Orisa with it, where they're getting hyper aggressive with the shields. It becomes about who gets the second shield down, and you can get your shield on their side and rush forward. I mean, we saw this a lot at the end of season 2, even. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the Shock were doing a lot of that. Kind of started that hyper aggressive Orisa style, but to where it's, and then we're talking about Soul Dynasty's slow dive. I mean, it's not so much about what characters you bring, but the pace at which you're using it and your focus fire and what target you choose to isolate first.
Hmm.
Well, they
If
play a very methodical sort of bunker, which is it's very impressive in tier 3, because a lot of tier 3 teams are very bad at Lucio comps, and Lucio compositions is one way of looking at it, and trying to sort of brawl and take advantage and get speeding to those off angles that
Yeah.
they might catch people unaware. The other sort of idea is mirroring, And another thing that is in tier 3 is I don't know how to mirror very well or accept that they have to play a mirror. Because if you're mirroring, theoretically, some fights are just going to have the more ultimates and have more stability, and you're going to win a team fight at least.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that, in the casting that we've done. Teams will almost belligerently continue to run the same composition over and over and over again
Oh,
when
sorry,
the
Tom.
obvious thing is to switch and mirror the comp. You see it in tier 3 and you see it in tier 4 too. It's
Tier
just
4 is a big shame of that as well. Tier 4 is probably worse.
I would agree with you.
That seems to be comfort picks from what I can tell.
Comfort picks is a big thing in tier 4, and just sort of stubbornness is
Yeah.
going to be blunt.
It's stubbornness, yeah, and that's something that I've called it out in casts. That's the thing. You have to be willing to adapt to what's in front of you at any given time. That's the biggest thing I think of the CGL. Is that you can't be just stubborn and just play what you want to play because by God, that's what I got to effing masters on, and I'm better than all of you. Nah, you have to.
Billy, when did you get to Masters? I thought you were stuck in bronze.
No, he's
Me?
like,
Me? No, I suck.
Yeah.
the only player
That's why I
in
cast. That's why I cast.
the only player in
Oh.
CGL, or the only two players in CGL who are allowed, in my opinion, to just go, I'm playing this hero, I can make it work, are is Hopeful, and he can just select the Doomfist and the McCree. Hopefully, like Dankist, or Doom Godot. He can play everything, so he just picks a hero and he kills everything.
Doom Godot, that dude's cracked. Jesus.
That man needs to go to PC, man. He is so good at the video game.
That and Worst Shatter.
So good.
Worst Shatter, one of the best Reinhardts I've ever seen play.
I
Just
mean, I don't
totally.
think he's that great, to be honest. I think Aqua is better. I think Delir is better,
Oof.
and I think General Carnage is better.
I mean, I've watched Worst Shatter shatter out all the competition. So
You're
that's the
talking
thing.
you're talking about 4 very competitive main tanks there. those are all top tier main tanks that y'all just listed.
Yeah.
Hey Ed, speaking of people that we will be keeping an eye out for as we go in to get good.
Oh, good transition. Good
Thank
transition.
you,
Nice
thank you.
transition. That's
You like the
the
seg? You like the seg?
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
what I
thank
think.
you.
Set it up.
Man,
Serve-
that's my
serve
thing.
it.
That's all I got look forward to is my transitions.
But I mean, Ryder, you want to take us in to get good?
No, I don't.
Actually, I am here
I don't
to
want it.
explain some things. I'm excited
Oh,
because
wait. Actually, guys, I just realized we have the ultimate representative from Elo Hell
The official.
of Get Good, the official representative. My apologies,
the people's
Your Royal
representative. Munchkin
Highness,
Carrot doesn't exist to me.
Ocean.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my
Please.
dog. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No, that's the official
You're right.
mascot.
I
The
mean, I
people's
do get the two
representative,
confused.
thank
They're
you.
both very
Munchkin
furry.
Carrot is the actual representative.
There's no way. I'm sorry, but you it has to be you.
No, I know. Yeah. Okay. So Get Good is coming up, starting very soon. Team signups up in just wait. How many days are in May? 3 or 4
31.
days.
31.
31. So
31.
4 days. We get June 1st. The team signups come up for console. The team signups are already up for PC, and we're getting into Get Good so soon. I'm actually super excited. We get to see so much more console talent with so much high-level production and high-level broadcast talent. Console scene, you are not ready for what we have prepared.
No, Get Good's gonna be amazing.
I also have another announcement about Get Good. Somebody
Go
else
on.
is returning to the competitive scene.
Who's that?
Me.
No
Who
one
are you?
asked that, right? No one cares. Yeah, who are you?
No.
We have something.
No.
Yay.
What's your team? What's your team?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mystery.
There's
Mystery.
several possibilities.
I can't play. I actually can't play because
Because it'd be
unlike
favoritism.
other tournaments, they are well run, and your staff members can't play and have a ruling in what's going on.
Ooh,
Yep.
that is
Yep.
an interesting take.
Console
I
solo
like the
signups
take.
ended a week ago, ended 10 days ago, actually. Console
Yes,
team
and the
signups
teams-
in June 7th. So you still have time if you want to get your teams in on a pre-made team, registered for console Get Good. You have until June 7th to get that in.
Yeah. So the free agent sort of teams or the solo signups have all been made. Some of the players we just didn't have enough players to make as many as possible. So they are put on free agents list, and we're trying to get them onto pre-made teams as well. I'm super excited. Also, map pool. I was just noticing is a really excited map pool. No Dorado makes me very happy. Really exciting fixture of control maps as well. You got the fun 2CP maps or the fun 2CP map in Volskaya. And a really interesting selection of hybrid maps where you've got the King's Row, which is mass brawl, Blizzard World, which is mass brawl, but a little bit more methodical, play around the cover a little bit more, and you've got the Hollywood, which is kind of your hybrid of the both, where dive and brawl are both kind of viable, and so is bunker as well.
Yeah, the hero pool looks the whole thing is very well crafted. It's very well thought out.
Boy, I'm excited just to get in there and start casting. I mean, that's.
I mean,
I can't wait to see. What is that? Here's my thing. And it's not just CGL that's going in to get good. I want to see what some of these other leagues. I want to see if they come in and punch the CGL teams in the mouth. That's my biggest thing. I want to see some other
teams come out of nowhere
and just
because this tournament is done by a different organization.
There'd be a great song
for it. There's a different outreach. Mm-hmm. You might get new players, new teams, new identities, new stories to tell.
Absolutely.
Super exciting.
Very exciting.
I'm super excited.
Should I go on Knight Rider and make those obvious announcement possible? Go on Knight Rider. Oceancast GG will be returning to the Overwatch casting booth. I've been in the FIFA casting
Nobody
booth for
asked.
a little bit.
But I have missed Ocean.
But he's back for Get Good.
Whoa, but you don't miss me.
Round of applause. Round of applause for Ocean.
Yeah. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill Skunk.
Of course I miss you, Ryder. What are you talking about?
No, that's not true. I am trying to make my way back into the casting scene, slowly but surely. What do we call you again? The representative what?
The official representative.
I don't really care.
Dame Ocean. That's we'll just go with now. Dame Ocean.
Nobody asking. Oh boy.
I felt that in my soul a little bit. No, that's unusual harsh.
I mean, but it's also the truth. Anyways.
Dead.
This man is dead.
You're all dead to me. Not really.
I mean,
not really.
No.
Don't pout. I was just kidding.
Billy, we love you.
I hope
for
so.
the most part.
Billy's the best.
Billy is the best.
I try.
Billy's
I'm a dumbass
chat.
sometimes, but
Wall of Billy's in chat. There you go. Billy's in chat. All right.
Gino, awesome. Thank you for that, Bubba.
They really just shit talked me in a bit donation, so I can't shit talk him back.
1,000 bits. Coming through saying actual photo of Ocean.
And it's a salt.
With some salt. Thank you so much for the bits, my friend. It's awesome.
That salt shaker is Descendants when I decided to flank their backline as Sigma and reverse sweep, you fuckers.
Hey, Ocean, but the important part is, did you make it to playoffs?
No, we didn't make it to playoffs. We lost the first map and then we threw our series. And Knight Rider, I seem to recall that your Tier 2 finals went well, didn't they? Or your actual participation went well. Oh, wait,
you're not I got the #1 participation trophy award for this season. Oh, boy.
All the
out of my mind against you.
I mean, okay, so if we should have an award show coming up. We should do that.
The D.VA ate my awards.
D.VA ate my awards. Oh man, and we should just go through at the end of the year. Who we think is, out of all the tournaments and everything like that, who we think like best coaches are, best players of each tier, that sort of thing.
Are you gonna call it the Beckies?
No,
I think we call
we're gonna
it.
call them the so the award you want is probably the Rider, and then the award you don't want is gonna be called the Ocean. Kind of like the
The
Razzies, but they're called
writer,
the Ocean.
Jesus Christ, it
Man.
sounds like an award you really don't want to win. It sounds like something not what it
But
is. It does not sound
unfortunately,
like an
that's what you
Overwatch award.
get.
So is that the worst dad joke and the worst flanker award? Is that biggest
My
feeder?
Sigma Funk went very well in one series.
The Sigma Feeder Award?
It's exactly what it is.
I have, that I have a very, very beautiful clip of my D.Va flank on Alien Spawn.
You can't
Oh,
clip
yeah?
somebody else and then say you have a beautiful clip, though. That doesn't.
No, it's me. It's
You
me.
can't
I
take
have
someone
since
else's
the
clip and
replay
call it
code of me
your
going
own.
to Alien Spawn. It is beautiful. It's also very shit gameplay, and I don't want you to watch it. But
Poplin is not impressed, just so you know.
Huh.
He's not
Kai!
impressing me,
What's up,
no.
Kai?
Hey, Kai.
Hi,
hey,
Kai.
everyone.
So most wholesome award would go to Kai.
Oh, I don't know. They're Corgi Wargi.
Nope, never heard of him.
Corgi
Uh,
Wargi fucking smells.
The
Corgi Wargi
Wargi
does
Award?
smell,
Player.
but comes into chat and just tells
Yeah.
everybody to have a wonderful day, and he hopes that their games are going good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was fun. It
but
was
I
fun
still
at
would
the
I
end
would
of
still give it to
yesterday.
Kai. I'd still give it to Kai.
Yeah.
Kai is just
We did some
wholesome as they
did some
come.
fun invite scrims yesterday at Hack, and yeah, it was interesting. The Ocean Bib Echo made an appearance.
Oh dear
Yes. The Ocean Bumeko.
Yeah,
Damn.
I love I give Corrupt a damn good showing. We took them the extra rounds both the maps we played.
God. Damn, Kai Slay in the ocean. Tell me when he smells.
No one smells as much as Ocean.
Oh,
That's
That's
an
the Slayer.
absolute given.
That's the coup de grace right there. If it comes from Kai.
that's the Ocean Award.
I fucking missed the fucking camera. Hang on.
Yeah.
Learn.
I
What
missed.
is that? Is that a crypt site or what?
That could be
Yeah.
a heart. Oh, very good.
Oh
one.
yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, you gotta
You
have.
gotta learn.
You gotta.
You gotta work it.
Hang on. Okay, Billy, how do you do it? Go on.
You get it like that.
It's like an
Just
upside
dude.
down heart.
It's
Okay.
Teach an Ocean.
all your fingers.
Yeah, all 4 fingers. And a nice.
And then you rotate it, and then you got the heart. The doom, doom, doom,
Look,
doom, doom,
right
doom.
Sure,
over
that's
the fuel
fine.
logo.
There you go.
Perfect.
Work them hard hands, exactly.
Right on rewind.
Gang
He's seriously throwing.
signs.
He's seriously throwing crypt signs. I'm like, I'm a G'd out.
Ocean's like, wait, how do I make a heart?
Honestly,
Um,
honestly, you guys are
so
bullies.
I may or may not be able to spell out a certain gang's name with my fingers.
Is it
Alright.
is it
There-
nine? Watch what? C?
No,
X?
I will show you off camera.
Hey.
I will show you off camera because I don't want this to be on camera at all.
May or may not. There you go. Cryptic information from your friendly neighborhood Knight Rider.
Yes.
Knight Rider, I will make you do it on stream with my magical wand.
I mean,
He's secretly a part of the dad gang. You want to
I
watch
can-
out. They will
I
run you
can
off of their
do-
lawn so fast.
I'll give you the
It's-
first 2 letters. I'll give you the first 2 letters.
Don't get caught on the wrong side of the sprinkler head, all right? It's
Yeah. Don't meet up at the thermostat either.
yeah, exactly. Don't meet up at the thermostat. It's deadly.
Don't you touch my damn thermostat, you heard?
You don't get caught in his lawn either.
Don't you do it. I'm warning you.
That was the skunk dog. Yeah, she had had enough of Ryder. She bailed.
I do need snacks. Oh,
Snacks
she's
sound
she's
good.
over
What's
on the
that when the
she's
dog
over
is,
on the
like,
floor.
smelling better than Knight Rider?
she's just curled up on the floor and such, and I think I just got my wife on camera. Oops.
Doggo.
Dun,
Wifo.
Deado.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o.
SpaghettiOs.
Sorry, just doing that.
Imagine
annual
being
podcast helped me, like,
married.
actually weekly.
Imagining. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, okay. It was just a blur. Never mind. You're good. You didn't get caught on camera. It was just a blur.
It was just a blur.
Anyways, guys,
What
what
else we
else do we
got?
have on the?
What else we
What
got?
else we got?
We have 50 dad jokes we need to get to.
Do we
Do it
want to do
now.
that now?
You're doing
Because
this shit to me in the fucking cast. Don't make me endure it here too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
They follow
it's
you
a 50
around,
dad
Billy.
joke
These are
with two
officially the Billy
granddads
jokes.
and Knight Rider.
Ew.
They're officially becoming Billy jokes. When you
Okay.
call your wife a blur.
If Billy does them, are they granddad jokes?
She's secretly the Flash, guys. That's why she's a blur.
When you call your wife a blur. Gino coming up with the dad jokes early. Freebie for you out there, chat.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, my internet is really messing up right now. Like it's really
Uh,
messing
Yeah,
up.
suddenly
So-
I
I can't.
can't hear you.
I actually just came back from a trip. I went to the airport, and they lost my luggage, so I sued them.
You sued him, huh?
Yep, but I lost the case.
Dad joke.
Why?
One Billy joke down, 49 to go. Yeah, I was about to say, Henri. I think the dog is actually on the couch and Ryder is in the doghouse. I think that's the order of
This is
operations
true,
here.
this is true. So why do melons have weddings?
Because they can't elope.
Yes.
Boom!
That was
Billy.
easy. That was a food one. What?
Yeah. I'm about to say the food jokes will not get past Billy.
All right, I've got
Do-
my greatest joke of all time here. What's
Oh,
the difference
Lord.
between a shrimp and a slug?
I don't know what.
I haven't even thought of a joke. I don't know why I said shrimp. Hang on.
Whoa!
He messed it up.
Whoa!
Messed it up. You hate
All
to
right.
see it.
So did you guys know that diarrhea is hereditary?
No,
Diarrhea is hereditary.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't like
runs in your
cheating and using
genes.
websites, so I tried to come up with something else. Didn't work.
Oh.
Can I get an F in chat for these damn dad jokes?
All the jokes. Wait, I guess I should keep up with these, huh?
That's 3 off the table.
That's 3 down. Only 47 more to
hey,
go.
Billy.
Ah.
What's 5Q plus 5Q?
5Q plus 5Q?
Yeah, what does that equal?
10Q?
You're welcome.
Oh, fuck.
Order 81 has come in. That's the KMS order.
So my dog actually walked over a bunch of sandpaper the other day. She actually started speaking right afterwards. It was really weird. She said rough rough.
Indeed. Indeed. Ouch. I think that was a granddad
Aw.
joke. I think that counts as half a joke. I'll give it
I've
to
got
you.
one. I've got one.
I'll give it to you.
you. 3 words. Knight Rider's face.
Knight Rider's
All right.
face?
Yeah, that was great.
It's a dad joke.
What's the
Dad
difference
joke.
between what's you know what? I'm not going to say this one. Let's see. What? Oh, did you guys hear that Apple is designing a new car?
I did not.
They're actually having a lot of trouble making it. They're having trouble installing the Windows.
Ah, because it's an Apple car?
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
That just hurts my soul.
That's
It hurts my soul.
Oh, so I I think that the whoever invented the knock knock joke should get an award. And it should probably be called the Nobel Prize.
Because there's no doorbell. Oh, good God. Oh, God. Why did the crab never share?
He was
He's
shellfish.
shellfish.
Why? Why?
When Hydra had ordered to kill Iron Man's parents, do you know how much they paid?
How much?
$1.
G.I. Joe
Okay.
reference.
That's bad.
Two peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted.
I threw out my vacuum the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Did you know?
Yeah, it really
It
sucked.
sucked. Yeah. Here, we can do. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, I didn't mean to break the cameras. Breaking the cameras. Wait. This one calls for props.
Now we're getting props involved? Are you serious?
While he's getting...
Wait.
Alright.
Do you know what you call this? I guess I can do that. That would be assault with a deadly weapon.
Ooh.
Actually, I had a cop tell me that joke. He's a Dallas police sergeant. Good guy.
Would you rather...
escort map whenever watch real quick?
What are all the escort maps?
Yeah.
Junkertown.
No.
Let's see. Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Not
Dorado.
Not Dorado.
What else we got? Havana.
Havana, thank you.
Rialto.
I think
No,
he was going
Havana's
for
Havana's a hybrid, actually. Isn't it? No, Havana's an escort. No, Havana's an escort.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Jeez.
I started second guessing myself. Let's see. Rialto. Is that it? That's 5. Aren't there 6 escorts? There's 5 of 2 type and 6 of the other 2. And I always get backwards which is which. Dorado, WPG.
Why do you ask, Ocean?
Secrets. Preparing for playoffs.
Okay. So let me ask you guys this, Billy. Very important. Would you rather eat a baby goat or a matter baby?
Baby goat.
You wouldn't want to eat a matter baby?
I don't even know what a matter baby
You're
is.
supposed to say, what's a matter, baby?
No. What's wrong with you?
I just outparted your dad joke. That's what just happened.
That's like The Office. Is it just me or does it smell like Updog?
Ah,
What's
yes.
up, dog?
What's up with you?
Not much, right?
That's an Office joke
You know
from the
what?
show The
I miss
Office.
having Airborne here because he brings the average age down a lot. It means that I actually keep my sanity.
Wait, bringing Airborne around helps you keep your sanity? What is this world coming to? If you have your
Yeah,
sanity,
well,
you are on the wrong podcast, sir. Like that. There's no sanity allowed around here.
Route 66, also.
Ah, there you go. I knew I was
Escort.
missing one.
You're Route 66. Well, that's not the one where you. Oh. That's my
What's
search for that.
Beethoven's favorite fruit? A banana. Hey, Billy, you're welcome to jump in on the fun.
Rip.
That's
No.
not a dad joke.
What are we down to? How many are we down to?
That was at least 12 there. If not,
We're down 10 by my count. Actually, I think it's 11.
Boy.
I'm not very good at keeping track of these things.
we can see this.
Yeah, Ocean jumps
why
out the
don't-
window. Yeah, you just hear a crash
Why-
in the background.
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
Because they don't get the yolk.
Oh, that's good, but they'd crack each other up.
Oh.
Ah.
I'm
Um,
gonna be honest,
so
right?
why-
I wasn't actually
I'm
mad at the
getting
joke.
nothing
I
but
just
dad
needed-
jokes here for this podcast.
I needed an excuse to one, bring my blanket over to my chair and also get a drink. So that was nicely done from me. Good execution.
why should you never trust stairs?
Why shouldn't you ever trust stairs?
They're always
They're always
up to something.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know why I made that noise.
Wow.
How many
It sounded like you were trying to
tickles
make a
does
new
it
Fox
take
Studios
to make an
intro.
octopus laugh?
Tentacles.
Tentacles.
I know that one.
How does a penguin build its house?
Carefully.
It glues it together.
That's all I got.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
dead.
All right, all right. What noise does
Oh,
a
I got a good
747 make when it bounces? Boing, boing,
Whoosh.
boing.
Tasteless. Tasteless. Tasteless.
Let's see. Oh, Billy. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
March?
Dad jokes. So a woman was on
You know what?
trial for beating her
Knight
husband to
Rider?
death with his guitar. Well, it was really the whole guitar collection. And the judge was like, first a Fender? She says, no, first one was a Gibson, but then it was a Fender.
Honestly, man.
What do you?
I've got my
honestly.
joke, right? Okay, it's perfect.
Yeah,
Honestly.
go for it.
I used to hate Knight Rider, but yeah, no, I still do.
Man,
Crickets.
Ocean, you're just
Crickets.
fantastic at these.
Crickets, mate. Crickets.
Did you hear about the circus fire?
No.
Circus
No.
fire.
It was intense.
It was intense.
Ooh.
Kind of like camping.
Why can't
Oh
Why
my
can't
god,
you
I'm
hear a
actually getting a migraine
psychiatrist?
from this.
Why can't you hear a psychiatrist going to the bathroom?
I don't
Because
know.
the P is silent.
Ah.
What do you call a pampered cow?
A what car?
What do you call a pampered cow?
Something calf.
Spoiled milk.
There you go.
Billy.
What do you call all these dad jokes? Shit.
Well, yeah, they're dad jokes.
I like telling dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs.
I gave my dad his 50th birthday card the other day. He said, you know, one
Oh,
would have
yeah?
been plenty.
Hey.
Nice. Nice.
I hope that story isn't true because that just would not make sense in my brain.
I am extremely good at sleeping. I can do it with my eyes closed.
That's
Nice.
lovely.
Nice. So this one's for you, Ocean. I knew an Irish lady. She made the best bean soup. It was just perfect. And I asked her how it was done because it was just the perfect bean soup. And she said, I use exactly 239 beans. I said, 239 beans? Why do you use 239 beans? Because if I used just one more, it'd be too farty.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
farty.
Second, that's a good joke, but that's a complete lie because down south they make potato soup.
Okay, it's a Texan telling an Irish joke, all right? Don't get all
Right.
geographical with me.
Up north we make lemon
In Western
and
Northern
sugar.
Ireland.
Hey, Billy.
What?
Billy. What's an astronaut's favorite part of a computer?
The space bar.
Yes.
Boom. You want to hear a joke about a piece of paper?
Sure.
Never mind. It's terrible.
Which state has the most streets in it?
Which
New
state does have the most streets in it, Ryder?
Rhode Island.
Ah, it's full of roads.
Yeah. So actually, I've got
Somebody end my
Dwayne The Rock
hell,
Johnson-
please.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson decided to challenge me to a battle. I just played paper.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson
Yeah, I-
challenged me to a battle, so I just played paper.
Ah, yes. Why do
Okay.
chicken coops only have 2 doors?
I don't know why.
Because if they had 4, they'd be chicken sedans.
Ooh.
Oh my
Did you
god!
hear
you
about the
hit me with that one
chameleon
other
who
day.
I
you
didn't
hear-
use that one. That's
Did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change color?
I have actually.
Yeah, he had a reptile dysfunction.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So horrible.
sometimes I wish you guys would just shut up.
Nah, no. Wait,
Hey, Billy.
Not for at least 22
What?
more dad jokes.
Why did the picture
No,
go
we
to
are
jail?
not. The what?
Why did the picture go to jail?
It was framed.
Wow.
Do you know
What
if
do
you rearrange the letter of postman, they get really pissed off.
Why?
What do you call a hippie's wife?
I don't know. What do you call a hippie's wife?
Mississippi.
Ah. I had a dream that I was a muffler last night. A muffler.
yeah?
Yeah, I woke up
I'm-
exhausted.
Killing my soul here. My will to live is shrinking by the moment.
By the way, to the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you can't run.
I like
Yeah,
that
so again, Dwayne The Rock Johnson wasn't happy I beat him in rock, paper, scissors, so he challenged me to another battle. It was an eating challenge, and it was a piece of cake.
one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe if I jam this in my ear, I won't have to hear it.
Good luck with that.
Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
Why not?
Because they're so good at it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So this furniture store just keeps calling me.
Furniture store keeps calling you, huh?
Yeah, all I
Why?
wanted was one night stand.
Indeed, indeed. I've done that one on the podcast before, actually. It's a little repeat offender there for those of you keeping track at home.
I don't think anybody is.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
think
get
so
water
either.
while you continue to do this crap.
Why do you? What do you call a fake noodle?
An impasta.
An impasta.
So
To the people who are
Nintendo's-
still listening and the people who will keep joining, thank you. You are enabling all of us.
so
What do you call?
Nintendo's recreation of the angel who couldn't fly was appropriately named, mainly because he was named after a hole in the ground.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I
you
didn't
guys
get-
pets.
Oh.
Ah. You rush to the delivery. You gotta
You do.
get that little pause on the punchline there.
I don't need a pause
So you
on
guys-
the punchline because guess what? I'm youthful. I can actually speak fluently.
No, you're not. You're from the EU.
Actually, I don't think I will.
So you guys know the thing about the chicken and the egg? You know which came
Yes.
first? Well, I ordered both off of Amazon, so I'll let you know.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you call a man who cannot stand? Neil.
Oh, Neil. Should have known. We should have known you better, Neil. We should have known you better. Why did the Clydesdale give the pony a glass of water?
I don't know why.
Because he was a little horse.
Ooh.
Is it over?
Why?
You gotta pipe in, Billy.
You do. You need to put in one.
We're stopping at 15 until Billy tells a joke.
I don't know dad jokes. Seriously.
Oh, Google's your friend.
Fine. Fine. Fine.
I think I'm able to find on my own. So I mean,
There you
I
go.
enjoy
There
your-
you go.
You want a shiny star or something?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go try to find Billy a dad
Yes,
joke.
I would like a Chinese store, please.
By the way, I would avoid buying anything with Velcro. It's a total ripoff.
No one asked, Knight Rider.
Good. Telling them anyways.
I've got a great one for you. So what did Ocean say to Knight Rider?
Okay. What did Ocean say to Knight Rider?
Shut the fuck up, please.
Wow. So, what do you call an illegally parked frog?
What do you call an illegally parked?
Toad.
Legally parked what?
Frog.
Oh, frog? You toad, yeah.
I get.
Toad. Yeah.
It's good.
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
has he got another one for us?
I got it. Okay, I got it. Here we go. Did you hear that I'm reading a book about anti-gravity?
Go on.
It's impossible to put down.
Did you?
It's good. It's good.
There.
Your
I've
two dad
submitted.
jokes. There you go.
There. That's
So,
two.
Yes,
Job,
we're now down
good
to
job.
12.
Billy,
And-
contributing with the jokes. I like it.
Both
I like
of
it.
them-
I got one, you know what? I got
now.
one more. I got one more. Which is
Oh, you
faster,
got
hot or
more?
cold?
Which is faster, hot or cold?
Hot, because you can catch a cold.
Boom. Boom. There you go. So you're getting the hang of this, Billy. You're getting the hang of this.
Yeah, it's just I don't like them.
Why can't
Nobody-
a leopard hide?
Because you can always spot them.
Yo.
Boom.
Yuck.
Why are skeletons always so calm?
Why are
I don't know.
skeletons
Because
always
nothing-
so calm?
Because nothing gets under their skin.
Bet. Dad jokes.
Last one for me. Did you know that milk is the fastest liquid on the earth?
The fastest liquid,
Yes,
huh?
it goes past your eyes so fast.
It's pasteurized before you even see it.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh,
There you go. Some kind of pasteurized joke in there.
What do you call
When
a
does
fake
it
noodle?
When is it impasta?
And pasta. Yeah.
What do you call a noodle who sells itself for money? A prostitute.
I don't know. Ooh.
Okay, that
When
was a
does
good
a
one.
joke become a dad joke?
When
When
does
it becomes apparent.
Yeah, I must say, I think we've done that one a couple times.
A lot more than a couple.
Probably.
My wife is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction. So I packed up my stuff
Oh, yeah.
and right.
Oh
Right.
boy.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop soon.
All right,
Let's
7 left.
see.
Finish strong, boys. Finish strong.
Let's
Seven
get him.
left.
Oh boy. Man, I'm starting to.
Where's he at?
How do you make holy water?
I don't know how.
You boil the hell out of it.
Where is the most condescending?
Where is the most condescending? I don't know. Tell me.
No. Which bear is the most
Oh,
condescending?
which bear?
Yeah.
Good question. I am drawing a blank.
A panda.
Well, duh.
How do you get a country girl's attention?
How do
Open
you
a
get
Dr.
a country
Pepper?
girl's attention? Yeah, that's a good.
A
guess.
tractor.
Ah.
Oh, what do you call a fat psychic?
I don't know. What do you call a fat psychic?
A fortune teller.
Fortune teller. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
Hey, how do you follow Will Smith in the snow?
I don't
I
know.
don't know how.
You follow the Fresh Prince.
Boom.
Uh,
Boom.
Oh, we got one from chat. We got from chat. What do you call a snobbish criminal going down the stairs?
I don't know, Henri.
Snob-
What
I
do
don't know
you
what.
call a snobbish criminal going down the stairs? Wait for the delay. Wait for it. Wait for
I
it.
know. The anticipation's killing me.
Anticipation.
He's not. He's not gonna finish it. A condescending. The government. The government.
I like
Okay,
that.
guys. Two more.
I like that,
What do you
Henri.
call? What do you call it when Batman skips church?
What do you call
don't
it
know
when
what.
Batman skips church?
Christian Bale.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That is technically our last one. You
I
can-
got one more.
Throw,
I got one
throw
more.
one more out there. Throw one more out there.
Alright.
We've
Alright,
gone
one
through
more.
50 dad jokes here for you, friends.
51.
They said it
51.
couldn't be done, and we did it. Somebody
Here you
call
go.
the Guinness Book
There's
of World
another.
Records. There you go.
Between a snowman and a snow woman.
What is the difference between a snowman and a snow woman, Billy?
Has a snow penis.
Snowballs.
Snowballs.
Uh,
Ah, I did have a snowballs chance at that one.
All right,
Alright.
guys. So that, I think, pretty much wraps it up for us. I know we've made you guys suffer through our dad joke extravaganza. Thank you so much to everybody who was watching. We really appreciate you guys. Without you, there is no podcast. It's just a bunch of, four guys just, rambling on to each other and making fun of each other.
Telling
and no
bad
audience
jokes to
do
each
in
other.
front of-
Our viewership went up during the dad jokes.
It did, actually.
I know. That was kind of funny.
Go figure.
Was it my misery chat or was it like actually the jokes?
Henri says I have so
don't
much new
know.
content now.
But thank you, everybody. Especially thank you to DMC. He lets us use his music for our intro and our outro. Without him, you guys would just be sitting there in silence while we had a nice intro that Bull Skunk made. So thank you to him. And if you guys haven't already, please go check out sostickclothing.co. It's
I
.co,
have a
not
question, Knight Rider. When's the
dot-
giveaway that you keep
Ocean.
telling us about for the past 6 weeks?
What's that?
Where's the giveaway at, man? We talk about giveaway
Oh,
for 6 weeks.
Ocean the Interrupter here.
yeah.
Someone
Yeah,
Ocean
streamed
the
something.
Interrupter. D.VA ate his manners. If you guys tune in next week, we might have a giveaway next week. I
You
think
said
we'll have a
that last
giveaway
week.
next week. I
You
said
said
it was
that
coming
6 weeks
soon.
ago.
I said it was coming soon. Yeah, we'll do a giveaway next week. How's that sound? Everybody tune in. We're gonna do a giveaway next week.
I like
Sounds
it.
good.
You heard it here first.
So you guys heard it here first. We'll be doing a giveaway next week. And eventually I'll be doing a scavenger hunt giveaway, and the winner will be getting. Should we just tell them what it is? The grand prize.
Do it.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, we're gonna be doing a scavenger hunt. And the winner will be getting a custom jersey.
Hey, there you go. That's pretty cool.
No, nobody
really?
wants Ocean.
Oh.
Nobody wants Ocean. We would not be giving him away.
Aw. I want an ocean.
Well, actually,
I would
actually,
enter.
we'll give him away. Yeah. Let's give him away. We'll get someone else on the podcast.
I would enter 20 times to get my own ocean.
But yes, we will be doing a giveaway, and it'll be a scavenger hunt. And it'll be over the course of a few weeks, and you guys will have to tune
You
in
win
to the
for our giveaway.
podcast to get this. And it'll be a Ocean wants himself. I don't even think he
A
wants himself.
fantasy? Look at that. Look at that. Rub it off on you there, Gino.
So yeah, it'll be a custom jersey from the fine folks at No Name Nerd, who is another one of our
Awesome.
affiliates.
Hey, look,
But
it's
yes,
like
if you guys
one
haven't already, please go check out sosaclothing.co. It's .co, not .com. and use a special promo code that you see down in the bottom right corner. It's Stream Console, all one word, all caps. And you guys get 15% off your order. And 15% of your order gets kicked back to us, and we put it back into the community, and we get to do these awesome giveaways for you guys. So we have plenty of giveaways, plenty of stuff to do, and
Okay,
yeah.
really, chat. We've got one more dad joke. Has anyone got it?
One more dad joke. Ocean.
My
That's
turn.
your dad joke.
Oh,
Nope.
oh,
That's
rude.
the dad joke.
Well, let's give Hairball a real dad joke.
Okay, let's give Hairball a real dad joke. What's the most detail-oriented ocean?
Asian cat.
The Pacific.
Bet. That's all for us, folks. We'll see you next week.
Say bye to the folks.